Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name's Claudine, and this morning I will be talking about When the Wicked Rule Part 2. I expressed last video about this that we're heading for an election, and the stakes are high because the country would determine the course of the country, whether or not darkness will prevail or light will prevail. And today I'll be discussing about when the wicked rule and what happens and what role does God take in that. We also want to read it because we're not to worry, even though we may be concerned about what's going to happen when a candidate who does not value biblical value, they do not value life, and they do not value God's principles regarding marriage and sexuality. But if that takes place, there's a lot of things we can draw from Proverbs and the Psalms. What can be addressed in that matter? So I'll be reading from you Proverbs, verse 17:5. It states, "Whoever mocks the poor insults his maker, and he who is glad at calamity will not go unpunished." Meaning, when somebody falls, maybe they fell on their face, or maybe the country or somebody fails or does not succeed, or if things may go wrong, and whoever laughs at that will not go unpunished, because God is not pleased when people laugh at calamity, even those of us who are considered our enemies. Proverbs 4, chapter 6 states, "Pride goes before destruction, and haughty spirit before a fall." These are addressing people, individuals, or nations, or governors or presidents who laugh at God because they think they're in control and that nothing can stop them and that they can rule and do whatever they want. Well, in Proverbs 4:6, it says that haughty spirit goes before a fall, which means that one day God will address them and that they don't know that their destruction is ahead of them. Then we have in Proverbs 16:4, it says, "Everyone who is arrogant in heart is an abomination to the Lord, and the Lord loves the humble, and he is close to the brokenhearted." So that that is addressing for the fact that those who are in leadership and who are haughty in mind, they're haughty in their attitude, because they think that their way will prevail. And anybody, that can be an individual as well, who are happy that they won, or that they are promoting evil. So we have to be careful of that as well in our individual lives. We have to remain humble before the Lord, because those are the ones who are closest at heart to Him. Then I'll be reading from Psalm 37. This passage right here gives me a lot of hope, because no matter what, those who oppose us, or even oppose us as Christians or individuals particularly, we are going to be opposed because of what we stand for. And this can happen in your family, it can happen in your job, it can happen in the community, and it can happen on a national level. We are pushed out, we're despised because we don't hold the value system of the majority. So this psalm gives me a lot of comfort when the evils that are increasing, and it seems like they're the ones that are prospering because they're getting their way. Well, read Psalm 37, and so that you don't feel that things are getting out of control, or that the wicked and the people who are not of God, their way prospers, and it doesn't seem that God is doing anything, but He knows and He watches. He's watching. So Psalm 37 reads, "Fret not yourselves because of evildoers, and be not envious of wrongdoers, for they will soon fade like the grass and wither like the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and befriend faithfulness. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him, and He will act. He will bring forth your righteousness as the light, and your justice as the noonday. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not yourself over the one who prospers in his way, over the man who carries out evil devices. Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil, for the evildoers will be cut off, but those who wait for the Lord will inherit the land. In just a little while the wicked will be no more. Though you look carefully at his place, he will not be there. But the meek shall inherit the land and delight themselves in abundant peace. So I hope that you will gain some hope from this, especially those of you who know what the difference is and what's going on in our country and in the world as well. There are wicked rulers everywhere, not just in the United States, and we pray for a better outcome. But if that doesn't happen, then we know that God is in control and he knows what he's doing. Thank you. I hope you learned from this, and I hope that you will return and to help you in the knowledge of the Bible. And yes, I will be doing more videos, more cooking videos, and some more sightseeing videos, but I have not had the chance to go do everything. So yes, I will be doing those as well. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe.